Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. What's going on? So good to see you. Appreciate you taking some time out of your Thursday evening to be hanging with us. As always, my name is Taylor Worre, Vice President of Field Development. Super happy to have you on with us. Make sure that you send those last-minute messages to any guests that you might have hopping on, any friends that you might have hopping on to hear a little bit more about why we're so pumped up and excited. And then, as always, drop your name and your city and state where you're watching from so that we can say hi to you in the chat. I see Nebraska's in the chat. Cleveland's in the chat. We got Al from the Bend. I am over here on the East Coast. We got our special guest speaker this evening is coming to us right in the Midwest, down south in Texas. And so I see Seattle, Washington's in the house. And, oh, man, we got people from all over Georgia and Canada and Yakima and Durango, Mexico is in the house. What's going on? Bob and Chloe, good to see you in Charleston, South Carolina. Appreciate you being here this evening. We are going to have some fun. We're going to get started here in just about a minute. Iowa's in the house. Good to see you, Rhonda. And as always, we look to respect your time and make sure that we're going to keep this right under 30 minutes for sure, but about 25 minutes or so. Get you the important information that you need so that you can get back and, make a decision, chat with your family, think about it some more. But we will get started in just about 30 seconds. Let everyone else get on here. Super excited about tonight's call. The testimonials tonight. Oh my gosh. It would be worth it just to have some friends and family on this evening just to hear about these amazing stories with these incredible women that are on here. But, let alone the amazing value from our guest speaker this evening. But drop the messages in the chats. Let everyone know that we are live. We are starting. And I am going to be going here in just a few seconds. New Jersey's in the house. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. We got a double Teresa. I think she's coming on from one device and getting rid of another. That's perfect. I want to remove one of these. I feel like she's frozen on one and but I don't know if it'll remove her from both it's all good. It's all good. What's going on, Seattle? There it is. All right, perfect. All right. Ready to have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name is Taylor Worre, the Vice President of Field Development here at the Happy Co, and I am honored to be spending a little bit of time with you this Thursday evening, chat with you a little bit about why we are so excited. And I think that as we get started, it's really important to ask yourself, are you comfortable in this economy, in this state of where things are at? If you're a guest on this call, you were invited here because someone cares about you, genuinely. They care about you to the point that they recognize potentially a problem in your life that this might be a solution for. So our hope is that you're going to take the time to hear it out and make an educated decision based on the information that you are given this evening. But again, going back to the state of the world, I mean, inflation is out of control. I think we can all agree. I drop a 5 in the comments if gas is over $4 a gallon where you're at. It's getting pretty crazy pretty quick. And so I think we can all say that this is, groceries, all of it is going out of control. On top of that, we're also seeing a lot of the world is constantly at ends with one another. Constantly, it seems like there's so much battling, so much disagreement, so much arguing, so much negativity in this world. And with that being said, we, here at the Happy Co, it is in our name. What we are predominantly focused on is bringing happiness, sharing happiness with the world around us. And we do that through kind of a multi-pronged approach, which is both opportunity and incredible products. And to talk more about who we are and what we're all about, I have an incredible guest. She is amazing. She is one of the top leaders here at the Happy Co. She's been involved for years now. She's a licensed acupuncturist. She's an amazing wife. She is an incredible mother. She is just a servant leader to all that she comes in contact with. And I'm so grateful that she is here to be sharing some of her wisdom with us. But the one and only Mrs. Gabrielle Merl, thank you for being here, sister. What's going on?
Hey guys, thank you so much, Taylor. It's always an honor to be here. I'm really, really excited to share tonight.
Oh, we're going to have so much fun. And let's get right into it. Let's kick it off and tell me a little bit more from your perspective, right? Tell me a little bit more about why the Happy Co. What is it about us that if you were looking for an entrepreneurial vehicle that sets us apart? I mean, there's real estate, there's small business, there's Amazon affiliate, there's Uber, there's, all these different things. What is it that when you looked at the Happy Co that said this is different?
I love that question. And first of all, I just want to thank everyone for being on here tonight. Like Taylor said, someone saw something in you that you may not see in yourself yet. So I just want to let you know that this can be the solution to whatever it is you are trying to change in your life. And that brings me back to the question. When I was looking for an entrepreneurial option, something to add into my life, firstly, I kind of wanted to figure out a way to get paid for something I was already doing or using products that I already loved. So that's kind of what brought me here. And when I was evaluating this company, I really looked at like five key things that made a difference for me. Number one, like I just mentioned, the product, something that I was already using, something that had made a high impact for me personally, something that had a big need in the world and something that we could meet that need with. And that's what we found in these products, Taylor, like you were saying, there's a lot of stress going on in the world. So we got products that make people happier and help them lose some weight and do a whole bunch of other amazing stuff. So product was the first thing for me. Second was evaluating the company itself, like looking at the actual structure of the company. I wanted a company that was stable. We are publicly traded. We have a long track record of success over the last few years. We have an amazing corporate team that has decades of experience. And we've done over 300 million in sales in the last few years. Like, that's wild to me. I wanted support and an amazing culture. That's what we found here in a really, really, really big way. You can come in here. We have tools, we have digital tools, we have trainings, we have everything from the corporate side, who's giving us all kinds of amazing stuff, to the field, who is the most loving, supportive, kind, inclusive, wonderful culture you will literally ever meet in your life. Third, I was looking for compensation. It's one thing if you can share the products and sell them, but you want to be compensated for your time and for your efforts generously. I'll let you know that right now we are tied for the top paying compensation plan in the industry. Over 51% goes back to the field, which is just unheard of and wild in this industry. So we pay well, which is what we need right now. And then the last was timing. Like I said, we've done over 300 million in sales, but we're at that sweet spot where we have a proven track record of a success, but we're still not a household name. And that's where you want to get in. You're not in with all of those, startup hiccups and everything that people are trying to get through when they're beginning a new company. But what we have here is stable, smooth sailing, but people still don't know where we are. And that's where you can really get in and make that life-changing income if that's something that you're looking for.
I love it. I love it, and I couldn't agree more. Do me a favor, because I know we have a lot of guests on here this evening, but we also have a lot of brand partners, because this is how we look to build our business, is we look to build a business where we say, let us do the work for you. We do these Thursday opportunity Zooms every week. And so do me a favor, for all our brand partners, put a 3 in the comments if you have had a positive impact via these products in your life. If these products have made a positive impact in your life, put a 3 in the comments for me. And with that being said, I do want to talk a little bit more about the products, Gabby, because I think that timing wildly important. I mean, we are just scratching the surface. You could ask, I would venture to say, go ask 100 people in your world if they've ever heard of the Happy Co or Happy Coffee. And I'm going to venture to say that 100 out of 100, I can say, I've never heard of that before, which is a really great sign to know. It's like if you go out and say, hey, have you heard of the iPhone? You're going to not find a single human being that's like, oh, no, I haven't heard of that before. But to be involved in something where people in your whole network will not have heard of it and be intrigued to learn more about it, that's really exciting. So the timing is amazing. But in regards to the product, talk a little bit more about the product, because I think that's really important for people, Gabby, is especially today's world. There's so much being sold online. There's so much being pitched. Every time you get on Instagram, every third picture is an ad trying to sell you something. And I think that, we're kind of in this wish.com mentality. I mean, we see the picture online that shows up and it's the toddler version, And so talk a little bit about these products and how they have consistently, in my opinion, and in yours, I know, delivered time and time again.
Absolutely. I know you mentioned earlier, Taylor, that I'm a licensed acupuncturist and herbalist. So step one, ingredients were like the number one thing for me. If the ingredients weren't good, I was out. There's no way that I would put my stamp of approval or my name, my reputation on a product line that I didn't love. So I looked at them on paper and I was like, holy cow, these look amazing. We have products ranging from coffee, tea, lemonade, cocoa, capsules, nighttime beverages, skincare, shakes. I mean, we have so many things, but above all, what our products do is they help your body release its own happy hormones. They help your body get back to that state of homeostasis where you're feeling happier and better, more motivated, you've got more energy. And when all of that combines, it leads to beautiful little side effects like weight management or, being able to get up and move and run around with the kids again. So many beautiful things come from these products. But that was the number one thing for me. I wanted something that was going to be healthy now, healthy down the line, and just help people in a really major way. And that's what we found here.
Yeah, I mean, from coffee to lemonade to tea to a sleep beverage to an unbelievable Korean skincare to a new happy collagen that is leading the market with this collagen. It's unbelievable. The products really are amazing. And with that being said, we have a couple incredible ladies on the call this evening that want to share a little bit of their personal story from their lives and how these products have made a difference in their life. And so first I want to go to the amazing Angela Duncan. What's going on, sister? I appreciate you being here.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me?
We got you.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I am so excited to be here. I have had these products. I've used them for over 2 years now, for about 2.5 years, and they have changed my life. And I say that, and I know a lot of people say that, but you guys, I'm so excited to share with you about 2 topics that are kind of like taboo topics a little bit. I'm going to share. Are you ready? I figured if I say them right now, I can't back out, right? So I'm going to share about marriage and menopause. Okay. And so here's the deal, you guys. My life has completely changed. I have been married for 32 years in 2 weeks. And thank you. My first 30 years of married life. I mean, obviously, you have your ups and downs and all that kind of stuff, but I was not a nice person and I didn't know it. And so I want to backtrack a little bit. Back in October of 2019, I started using Happy products. I'm a school teacher. I was tired all the time. I came home in the afternoon and I would take a nap. I would have supper and I would go to bed about 8 o'clock at night. And I was just exhausted all the time. And that's with my kids all grown and out of the house, you guys. I got nobody at home but my husband and I. So it was the high schoolers that were wearing me out. So I started using Happy products for energy. And I'm telling you what, it was amazing. I loved it. I was so excited, but I had no idea what these products could do for me. I just had no idea. I didn't know what it meant to boost your happy hormones. I didn't know that I needed happy hormones, that maybe I was lacking. I just didn't know any of that. So about 2 weeks into my happy journey, and this is no joke, my husband says to me, "What are you drinking?" And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "What are you drinking?" And I said, "My happy coffee. Is that what you're talking about?" And he said, "Yes." He said, "Oh my gosh, I don't ever want you to stop drinking that." And I said, I was like, "Wait, what?" And he said, "You are like a new woman." He said, "Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm married to somebody completely new." And so we joke about me being his second wife. But it really has been all those years, you guys. I was negative. I was angry. I was bitter. I would fly off the handle at the dumbest little things. I want to backtrack just a minute too, to just say, I wish I had had these products as a mom of tiny kids, because the way that they have helped my life now, I realized I just was lacking in those happy hormones, but I didn't know it. And I was not a patient mom. I was not a kind mom. And I don't live in the past, because I am so thrilled with where I'm at today. And I'm so thankful for these products. But you guys, I lived in negativity and anger for so many years. And like I said, I didn't know that I needed anything different. I would just say that's just how I am. And my husband would often say to me, "Why are you mad at me? Like, I'm on your team." And I'd be like, "I don't know. I can't even tell you why I'm mad." But I just, it was there. That's just how I felt. And then I got introduced to these life-changing products. And you guys, I'm telling you, they have just done a complete change in our marriage. My husband uses them as well. And the two of us, oh my gosh, we like each other. We have fun together. We laugh. I am positive. I am a person who strives to share good instead of look at the bad. I constantly, I have these positive aspects that I'm calm. The thing about it is that I find, does that mean I don't have any stress or I don't have any problems? No. What it means is that when that comes up, I'm completely able to handle it. I'm able to be reasonable. I'm able to think through a crisis or think through a circumstance, and I'm able to respond appropriately instead of ridiculously, and it's just amazing. I tell you, it's so fun at our house now. We love it. We can't believe the difference. And again, like I said, my husband says I'm like his second wife. So 32 years, I really am just his first wife, but I don't mind being called his.
Angela, that is amazing. Congratulations. I love that testimonial. I love the story, and I love that you and your husband are re-energizing and re-engaging in one another in such a fun and positive way again. And so thank you so much for sharing your testimony. I appreciate you being here.
A couple more things. The
oxytocin. Okay.
Is incredible. And if you don't know what oxytocin does, you need to do some studying because it is amazing. But I wanted to just talk about menopause really quick, and I won't take much time. But you guys, here's the deal. A couple years ago, when I started Happy Products, I was just starting to feel some symptoms and weight gain in my stomach and different things that you have with menopause. And I knew that's what it was. But you guys, I am telling you, on this side of 2.5 years of Happy Products, I have breezed through menopause. I don't have hot flashes. I've lost weight. I don't have mood swings. I feel amazing. I feel better now than I did 10 years ago. I am happier. I am healthier. Life is great. And I am so thankful for the Happy Co. and the product.
Wonderful. Angela Duncan, everyone drop some love in the comments for the amazing Angela Duncan, as she is incredible at handling multiple things, not only the menopause side of things, but increasing the love and happiness within the marriage. I love that so much. Appreciate that story. And next, I want to get to our next testimonial, which is, want you guys to buckle up when you hear this, because I don't know if you're going to believe when you hear this one as well. But Teresa Frosch, please hop on here and share a little bit of your story, please.
Thank you. Can everybody hear me? Awesome. So up until a couple of years ago, I've struggled with knee arthritis since probably high school. I've been in and out of PT and doing steroid injections into my knees probably every 18 months to 2 years. A couple of years ago, my friend Denise shared a video of her mom who was giving testimony about these products and how they've helped her fibromyalgia and how she wasn't having pain anymore. Well, at that point, I was a no mom. I was in pain all the time. I was tired all the time, and it wasn't any fun. So when I saw Denise's mom's testimony, the first thing I thought was, well, what do I have to lose, right? I've been in and out of physical therapy. I'm already doing knee injections. I'm on all sorts of pills and pains, and nothing's working. I'm using the handrails and my arms to walk up the stairs because my knees can't support me to just walk up the stairs. I can barely sit on the floor with my kids. Like, literally, what do I have to lose? So about 2 years ago, I started on the products. For me, it was probably like a slow start. The first week, I could feel some things happening. The knees were feeling a little less achy, but it definitely wasn't an overnight, oh my God, I can walk kind of a sensation. But now 2 years out, I hit 2 milestones this last weekend, which are like huge for me. One, I've reached 100 pounds of weight loss, which has never happened. And I'm like a half of a woman now. So I can run after my kids and do all sorts of fun things. And then on top of that, I went camping with my oldest, who is 10 and in Cub Scouts. And I climbed a 100-foot fire tower. So that's like 12 flights of stairs. And we did that on Saturday, and I still had 2 days of camp, and I was able to climb to the top and back down and still hike with him and play with him the rest of the weekend without feeling like a no mom and like I couldn't do anything with him. So
Teresa, you are unbelievable. Both you and Angela, drop some serious, I mean, chills. I think everyone on this call has chills right now. Drop some serious hearts, some love, some congratulations for both Angela and Teresa as they have both taken their lives back. I mean, 100 pounds. Congratulations. Like she said, a half of a woman. And then being running up and down those 12 flights of stairs. I know that we are all clapping along with you. We are all cheering you along. And just what an amazing, just taking your life back story. It's just so brilliant and beautiful. And I'm just so proud that we are having you in our community, having you here as a part of this journey with us, Teresa, and to you as well, Angela. So excited. But Gabrielle, I mean, I think that we've hit products on that. I think that there's no doubt in anyone's mind that these products most definitely have a real impact in people's lives. But let's talk a little bit, like we were talking at the beginning, about the people that might be looking to introduce a little bit of some financial freedom into their lives. You know, this isn't another job. This isn't something saying you're going to drive off and do the hours and stuff like that. But there is real opportunity here paired with these products. And I'd love if you'd share just a little bit more about that.
Absolutely. First of all, ladies, thank you so much for sharing. Those stories were incredible. And first part of the business, what an absolute gift to be able to share products that do that for people. I mean, that is the biggest blessing in and of itself. But aside from that, there is an opportunity to make additional income, whether you are looking to earn enough to cover your products so that you can have an incredible testimony like these women, or if you're looking to come in and bridge a gap. I think there's a recent statistic that was just launched that in order to live the same way that you did last year, the average household needs an additional $5,200 a year. So that's about like $430 a month or so. A lot of people are trying to bridge that gap. We have people doing that here. Or whether, you know, you're fed up with your job, you want to replace a full-time income, the sky is the limit. It's uncapped here. We've seen people do all of the above and more. It's a beautiful, beautiful opportunity, extremely simple, very, very duplicatable, and it's for anyone.
I mean, I mean, it is for anyone. I mean, Gabrielle, like she says, a licensed acupuncturist. She is now full-time here with us. Her and her husband build this business full-time at home with their children all day long, for good or bad, right? They're with those crazy kids. I think they were catching lizards today. But I want to bring on Kira Contreras. I mean, she is incredible. And she's going to speak a little bit more about the opportunity from her perspective, being an amazing leader in this company as well. So Kara, if you wouldn't mind taking yourself off mute and sharing a little bit of your story.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. Hi, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here and share. So I am a mama to 3 boys. I am a wife to 1, and I'm a full-time teacher, and I teach high school English. I have for the past, like 16 years. But a fun fact that a lot of people don't know about teachers is that those awesome 2 months unpaid, 2 months of summer that we get off vacation, it's great. Everybody envies teachers. It is unpaid. So most teachers pull from their paychecks, have some sort of savings set up. And I was always looking for something else to do or something to do during the summer. Most of the time that takes you away from your family. It's very hard to find an opportunity like this where you can work from your home and be very present. And especially with the ages that my kids are right now and how busy we are. I know busy. And to be completely transparent with you, I had no interest in doing a business here because I had been into other companies prior, and I felt like I wasn't good at this. I'm not good at sales. I just want to help people as a teacher and a mom. I just want to love on people. And so I was introduced to the products. I absolutely fell in love with them immediately and knew I needed them. I didn't have the extra money to buy them. So I thought, okay, what the heck? If I can make enough to cover the cost of my products, that will be a dream. And then I set some big goals, and my first big goal was really to cover that cost of what I was pulling from each paycheck to cover those summer months. And if that was something that I could do, I would be thrilled. And I absolutely did it. And the reason why I was able to do that is because we have an incredible, as Gabrielle talked about, we have an incredible company. We have amazing products. We have a simple system. I'm not saying it's not work. You have to be consistent and plug in, but it is possible. And I am no one special. I just know that I love these products and I have that heart to help others. And that's what I'm on a mission to do. And so I was able to, I was carrying debt for years. I was able to pay off all of my credit cards last summer. I took my family of 5 to Belize, which was an amazing experience. But where I was when I started, I could just afford to cover what I needed to pay myself in the summer. To having extra has just been a dream. So I'm forever grateful for this company. This business model is amazing. As Gabrielle said, we get paid very well for our effort, and we have a simple system. We have incredible leadership, and we have amazing products, as you just heard from the testimonies that were already shared. But thank you so much.
You're amazing. Thank you for being here. And I agree with every single thing you said, except for one. And one thing that you said, I adamantly disagree with. And that was the statement that said, I am not special. I will always disagree with that because I think that you, my dear, are wildly special. I think that you are 1 in a million. I think that you are 1 in a billion. You are wildly special. And I'm so grateful, like I said, about Teresa and Angela and Gabrielle. I'm so grateful that you're here. Drop some amazing hearts in the comments for Kara as really just turning a dream into a reality, right? I mean, I think that for a lot of you on this call, that is what you're thinking right now. What if I could just buy my products with this? Or what if I could just what if I could just pay one bill? What if I could just take care of my car bill? What if I could just take care of some extra groceries? What if I could just do enough for one date night with my spouse a month? And I could just pay that I could just go take them out to a fun dinner and a movie or a show or something. And then to allow that through our system and through what it is that we do, which is just being problem solvers, being hope bringers to those in the world that might be looking for someone to reach out and offer them a lifeline. As they're floating in the waters of this world going, when is someone going to throw me a bone? I'm drowning here. Help me out. That is all we do, is we look to be those problem solvers in people's lives. And as we close this out, Gabrielle, I would love if you would offer, because I know we have some guests on this call this evening, and what would be your message to them? If you could say something to each and every one of them specifically, what would be your message to them as we close out this evening?
My message would be, this was planted on your heart for a reason. There's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why you chose to show up. There's a reason why you chose to watch. Use that. Take the first step towards the change that you want for yourself. Make a decision and get started. Get back to the person who invited you. Tell them that you're ready to get started. Pick which way you want to do it. Grab one of our incredible product packs that's going to set you up for success with product for yourself and product to share with others. And just start taking the steps to changing your life, because it's possible here.
Couldn't agree more. Get back with the person that invited you, as it is our goal to create simplicity and duplication in your life, to create financial freedom in your life, and to create ultimately increased happiness. With that being said, I am just loving that I get to be surrounded by such inspirational, motivational women on a regular basis. I thank you, ladies, for being here. Thank you so much for showing up and for always bringing your best to the table. I hope that each and every one of you chooses to come join with us. If you're not already a part of it, I hope you come join our community, because we're having a lot of fun. We will be back here next Thursday, as always, for Opportunity Zoom. But until then, wishing you always an abundantly blessed, happy, safe 4th of July if you're in the United States, Canada Day if you're up in Canada, and amazing weekend if you're anywhere else in the world. But God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.